Ever since the discovery of the Indus Valley Civilization, scholars have debated the linguistic identities of its people. It's one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Which languages did the people of the Indus Valley Civilization speak? Existing in the Bronze Age, the Indus hosted the largest such civilization of its time, with settlements spanning what is now northwestern India and Pakistan. Asko Parpola, an Indologist at the University of Helsinki, mapped symbols in the Indus script to words in modern South Indian languages, concluding that the language spoken by the Indus civilization was Proto-Dravidian. A paper published in Nature.com by independent researcher Bahadha Ansumali innovatively examines societies that interacted with the Indus people to identify the words that might have been adopted from the Indus language. Bahadha finds that one particular word, elephant, traces quite clearly back to the Proto-Dravidian, the ancestor of all South Indian languages in existence today, thus proving that it was at least one major language spoken in the Indus Valley Civilization. In search of an Indus loanword, the research paper examines civilizations that interacted with the Indus Valley people. This study analyzes numerous archaeological, linguistic, archaeogenetic, and historical evidences to claim that the words used for elephants, like piri, piru in Bronze Age Mesopotamia, the elephant word used in the Hurrian part of an Marna letter, and the ivory word pyrus recorded in certain old Persian documents, were all originally borrowed from Pilu. Pilu is a Proto-Dravidian elephant word that was prevalent in the Indus civilization and was etymologically related to the Tamil tooth word pal and its alternate forms. To add to the paper's etymological analysis is the fact that the latest genetic research also backs up this conclusion. The paper quotes research to show that the Brahui ethnic group in Pakistan, which speaks a Dravidian language, was a pre-existing group and not a result of migration from the southern parts of India. Brahui people, the only Dravidian-speaking population, reside in Pakistan's Balochistan province near Mehergarh, one of the oldest IVC settlements. Despite being separated from the Dravidian-speaking populations of southern India and Sri Lanka and overwhelmingly influenced by neighboring Indo-European languages, Brahui still carries the Dravidian signature in around 300 of its lexical items, which include pronouns, interrogatives, and verbs denoting basic concepts. There are three hypotheses regarding the roots of the Brahui. First, the Brahui are a relict population of Dravidians that perhaps dates to the Indus Valley Civilization or a time when Dravidian was more widespread. Second, the Brahui migrated to Balochistan from inner India during the early Mughal period of the medieval centuries. And third, the Brahui migrated to Balochistan from central India after the 1st century. The Brahui people do not have much of a genetic connection with South Indian populations. Scholars argue that this means the Dravidians' genetic component has been replaced by Indo-Iranian speakers, suggesting that the Brahui people are descendants of a previous relict population. Some of the researchers believe that the Indus Valley script was in Brahmi and Kharoshthi, whereas Winters held a different opinion with respect to the language of the Indus Valley. He proposes that the Indus Valley script was in Tamil. Another pool of researchers infers that the Indus Valley inscriptions could not represent a language at all. They believe that most of the inscriptions are too short to reflect certain languages. The system of communication in the Indus Valley Civilization has been debated since the discovery of the first Harappan seal. Nonetheless, it has been universally supposed on the basis of decoding that inscriptions in the Indus Valley Civilization were language-bound.